Right, okay, I'm filming. Okay, right. Ooh. Ignore the lighting. This is the best way to not get it really grainy. But it's literally just a desk lamp from the 70s. Anyway, hi. It's been a while. Yeah, it's like the end of last year, I would like to think. Or was it the start of this year? I don't remember at this point, but I made a video saying, yeah, I stopped making the content I was. I'm hoping to come back soon, and now it's April and I haven't done jack shit. So, we're changing that. So, this is my first numbered sketchbook. I have to emphasize, numbered sketchbook. This is not my first ever completed sketchbook. I've been filling sketchbooks since I was like 8, 9, or 10. I can't remember exactly, and I don't actually have access to those sketchbooks at the moment. So yeah, this is sketchbook 1. Anyway, the reason this video took so long to come out was because I was really hoping that because it was the end of the year and everything was really, all sorts of things were slowing down, my family and I would have time to fix up the room I'm filming in, so I could have, my desk and I can have my own space to do things instead of trying to film this on my bed, which didn't really work. I tried. That cut exists deep in a hard drive somewhere and I don't know which one it's on. But anyway, yeah, this isn't even my desk. My desk is like 20 kilometers away, I'd like to say. It's at this point, YouTubers a lot richer than me would ask, hey Wiretap, how far away is suburb where my desk is? But no, I'm not that rich, and besides, I don't want a wiretap in my house. Thank you very much. Anyway, my old sketchbooks are with that desk. This desk. I'm going on a lot of tangents, and if you don't like that, leave, because that's just how I exist. Anyway, this desk is like, I think it's a child's desk. It is really low for me, and the gap for where you put your legs is so small. Anyway, onto the sketchbook. So when I eventually get around to doing my old sketchbook tours, I'm debating whether I go with doing the ones that I have with me, which are all of 2017. I have all of 2017, which is actually pretty amazing considering, well, you know, if you know, you know. But if I get around to making those old sketchbook tours, you'll notice a particular type of sketchbook a lot. And they stopped making that the same way, and I decided, alright, okay, we're going to call that the end of an era, and, you know, get different sketchbooks, and I'll number them, like all the cool professional YouTubers I watch. So, this is the first one. It's a Winsor & Newton sketchbook. It's not as beaten up as my other ones, and it's from October through December 2019, which was, I was technically still at school at this point, but I basically only went for about a 2-week period in this because of how school was structured in, well, in the before times, but also just because of how my school structured it. Anyway, so it's 2019, it's pretty old at this point. I don't know if I like the style of my drawings as much now as I did back then, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, Shit, that was my pens. It's gonna happen, isn't it? Oh god. Anyway, here, this is my welcoming page. I did it at I did it basically at the very end of the time I was in the sketchbook, but as you can see, it was October 15th, 2019 through to December 9th, 2019. And this is my character, Keith. Wow. This is a very old drawing of him, comparatively, but I do really like how the shirt came out. I will say that much. But, yeah. This is an outfit I've only ever drawn him wearing here. And it's this hoodie. And that hoodie doesn't really... It's not really supposed to look like that, which is probably why I've never drawn it again. Also, heads up, I hadn't yet discovered the joys of drawing on both sides of the page, so you're gonna see that. But anyway, this was during Inktober 2019, which is the only year I've actually done Inktober. I was aware Inktober existed through 2017 and 2018, but I forgot they existed until about the 20th, so it was too late for me to really do anything. But yeah, this is partway through Inktober, because I finished my old sketchbook with Inktober. But you'll notice that I actually did this on the 15th, but I was doing days 17 and 18. I went ahead because, oh dear god. October 2019 was a very hectic time for me. First of all, I turned 18. Second of all, a major incident happened with my family, which, if I do the sketchbook before this, I'll point out when that happened, and if you were around at that time, you knew what that was. You knew when that happened. And anyway, so for Inktober, I was basically only using my Copic markers. Copic. It should be Copic because it's copy. Anyway, discourse aside, here I did my OCs. This is basically only OCs, by the way, because it was basically Inktober. Well, not mostly, but this is the mantelpiece of my OCs, Snowy and James. This is Snowy here. God, this is so old. Yeah. This is my OC. These are my OC Davey. This is James here. As I did on the 16th. This is, if you've been around me for a while, you'll know that I have this one incident, air quotations, where I, make my OCs fight each other really badly, and this is the aftermath of this, and that's the aftermath of the day before. And James is a photographer, so I, you know, gave him a camera. Not much to be said. Oh yeah, is Inktober day 22, which is Ghost. I think this is the same day as the day before, the 16th. I gave him a nice, jumper. My brain does not function very well, so yeah. But wow, my current and also previous, the next sketchbook, the paper in that speckles a lot, so seeing just how smooth this is really nice. Really nice smooth colour. And this is probably one of my favourite drawings of Inktober, if not the whole year. This is day 23, which is Ancient. It's my OC Pete. Oh, this is Roger, my OC. I should have mentioned that. But anyway, my OC Pete was... I say was, like he's dead, but like, no, he is dead. Spoilers! Anyway, after he leaves the stuff, He moves into this big old country house with his wife and kids. God, that is such a boomer thing, but you know. He's technically not a boomer. He's just silent generation or greatest generation? I think it's silent generation. That's whatever. He's in the same generation as my dad. My dad is really old, so yeah. Anyway, here he is walking through the forest, and I just really like this one. It turned out really well. Yeah. This is day 24. Just dizzy. This is Roger. He does not interact well with substances, I'll say. God, what did I do to him? This is, no, upcoming day. Here's Snowy and James for day 25, which is tasty. Maybe these other sketches weren't done on the 16th. Maybe I skipped, like... I'm trying to think when my exams were, but no, they weren't that early. Anyway, this was done on the day, or at least finished. I probably started at like 11 o'clock at night the day before. But anyway, ice cream date. This is what I started on the other page. This is James. Because he's a photographer, I went, oh, dark room. And I got, it's really nice colour. That's basically the colour that you see in a dark room because of the red lights. I have done photography, film photography. That is basically the colour in there. Unless you get the really shit globes that my school did. In which case, good luck getting photography done. Anyway, this is day 27, which is coat. This is my OC Peter. Technically different set of OCs to all the ones I've mentioned before, but also same set because they're in the same universe now. I didn't know this at the time. Anyway, I mixed up days 4 and days 27. Day 4's prompt was freeze. So, this is more the freeze prompt than coat, but, you know. Oh well. Ooh, spoilers for the... It's not the next day, but an upcoming day. I don't know. This is day 28, which was Ride. This is, I see, Charlie. He's with Snowy and the gang, but, yeah. This started out as a small sketch so I could like draw it bigger, but I don't like the sketch so much. I did it like that. Anyway, I don't know, it was on this page. I'm gonna have to edit in a trigger warning for this, but Snowy gets into I said it in the Instagram post, Snowy's story ends badly. So, yeah. Yeah, that does look like a blood splatter. Not saying that I've murdered somebody. I'm just saying that I get nosebleeds a lot. Yeah, day 30 on a lighter note is day 30. It's my OC Christopher. He's in the same group of OCs as Peter. The people that follow me on Instagram know these people like the back of their hand because they're basically all I post. But, yeah, I drew him. He was a relatively new OC at this point. Well, not new, because I did technically come up with him in 2017, but we do not talk about his incarnation in 2017. Anyway, this is day 30, which is Catch. He's showing you a sweet because it was almost Halloween, and being Australian, Halloween didn't become a thing until like 2 years ago, when I was drawing this at least. So I really wanted to get into the Halloween spirit with that because, you know, spooky. Anyway, and here's day 31, which is ripe, and it's Peter and his younger sibling Morgan throwing rotten fruit at the house of I don't know who yet. It's been 2 years since I drew this, and I still don't know who exactly they're getting mad at, but yeah. Whoever it is a total dickhead, I can tell you that much. Anyway, I skipped this page because of the bleed through, because you know. And then it took me forever to get back into the drawing spirit, so like, here's this drawing of Roger. Oh my god, the heads are tiny. I haven't been through this sketchbook since I did these things. Anyway, yeah, this is my OC Roger. Unfinished. Really tiny heads. God, I was bad at that. Oh, this guy. That will take way too long to explain. But, this is a character in a story I was writing, and I really, really just wanted to draw him. But, I didn't finish it, for goodness sake. Oh god. That sounded really flat, but that was genuine surprise. Oh god. Ignore the coughing. That just happens when I laugh these days. But, oh. So, the year before, I saw this really ugly pattern shirt. This is relevant, I swear. And, eventually I just added it to this drawing. Yeah. But I changed it. Oh god, I'm gonna cut that. Anyway. This drawing, this freaking drawing. You know those edits of British shorts with like Mothman and Goblin and so on them? Yeah, I drew that in 2018. I decided to redraw it. I freaking hate this. I love the Goblin shorts. I hate everything else about it. God. I don't know who that is, but love the teddy bear. Oh, this drawing, this I'm still kind of proud of, like, 2 years on. It's Keith, who was in the start of the sketchbook, in this shirt that I originally drew this shirt when I was it's a made up shirt, but I was asked to draw myself a self-portrait like 3 years ago at this, not when we were drawing this, but when brain. It was at the start of 2018, I was asked to draw a self-portrait, and I drew myself wearing a made-up shirt because I didn't really fancy drawing any of the shirts I had at that point. But I eventually just repurposed it for Keith to wear. And like, aside from the weird way I drew wrinkles back then, which is, but I bet that's just because it's way bulkier. You know. I still think this is really good. Like, good for me, at least. I drew this one, which was, drew him way paler, because I went, oh god, the marker is, oh, why am I giving me such a high-pitched voice? God. Anyway, this is his famous jacket. Yeah, I gave him ripped jeans. I don't know why. I wouldn't give him ripped jeans now. I probably would. Oh god. This is my OC grey. They're probably... Keith technically outdates grey by like 4 years. 4 years. Keith's been around in some form since 2013. Grey is my oldest OC that hasn't changed very much. Like, aside from pronoun and... No, gender hasn't really changed much. But aside from, like... Where's the pronouns haven't changed. Okay, aside from the hair getting longer and what I did here, which was giving them tattoos, they haven't changed since 2017. Like, aside from some minor cosmetic differences, because, you know, I've gotten better at drawing. I got really better at drawing since when grey was first introduced. But, yeah. I tried to draw a jumper that, they've had since, like, the end of 2017. I know it was the end because it was at that point when I was drawing lots of tiny, tiny little squares and colouring them in. Do not recommend that style, as cool as it looks. But I think the problem with this was I was trying to add too many different colours in it because this pink and this red were new colours. These were new markers. I think there are a few other new markers in this, but you know. Anyway, I think I drew these out at uni after I finished studying. Oh my god. Oh, what happened to... This happens with my black pencils. They will just build up this substance. It's just weird. Here, I'm gonna scream. This is the quality content people came to this video for. God. Anyway, this is my AC Jimmy. Definitely not made from spite. Yeah. God. Oh, this one. So earlier in Inktober, I was doing this prompt. One of the prompts was pattern. I think it was day 10 or something. Anyway, I was trying to draw... Oh, is it happening here? No. Okay. I was intending to give Roger, this OC, a coat like this, which was very, like, you know how Roger Waters had that coat in like 1967? Yeah, it was based off of that, but green and floral, and it's lots of embroidery basically. Yeah, I wanted to do that, but I really ran out of time for it because this was right after the bad thing. Anyway, so I wanted to give it justice, so I did it here. This is also what I'm planning to make one of the Starstruck's, which is his band, stage outfits, because, you know, stage outfits. This is when I drew Catherine for the first time. I've drawn her like 3 times ever. God. The period after I left high school, as most people call it, was I made a lot of OCs, or at least took or I either came up with a lot of new OCs, came up with new ideas for old OCs, or I had ideas that I'd come up with throughout the year and I finally put them to paper. And this is Sylvia. She had been around since the start of the year. But this is like the second time I've ever drawn her. It's the first time where she has this design. Also, why did I draw wrinkles on jeans like that? What the fuck? Anyway, yeah, her appearance has basically never changed from this. I still use this image as like reference if I'm drawing her. Anyway. Oh. Yeah, more Keith. He's got Heelys on. And also, I sucked them off man's dick at Point Pleasant, West Virginia. That was a shirt that or was it just a design that I saw? It was on Tumblr. And I just saw it and I went, I have to have that on a t-shirt. And when you can't have things in real life, what do? You draw them. That's what I did. Oh my god, this is, dude, you guys love it when I draw her. I have like, this was just when I figured out how I like drawing her. And I would not draw her again until like the middle of last year. But, I love her. Who is this? Is this? Oh my god, is this an old drawing of Teddy? God, Teddy has changed so much, so if it is, I'm impressed. Just random, doodles. I was very good at using paper, and I can see what's on the next page. This is one of the first self-portraits I ever did. God, I'm gonna skip over it because, like... Okay, my hair was actually dyed turquoise at that point, but God, makes me... I'm not sure how to feel about self-portraits. Just say that much. Anyway, this is my OC Charlie, and I got a request to draw him splashing in a puddle, so what did I do? Drew him splashing in a puddle. Excellent use of space. Mostly because of the... No, this is Teddy. Ugh. God, I hate his old design. What happened there? Lead. Oh. Anyway. Hiding that. Here's another drawing of Keith. Like, a really old drawing of him. It was not really old. It was like a year before this, where I drew him in a spacesuit because, you know, he's a freaking Doctor Who OC. You've got to draw him in space gear. Anyway, the marker for this was dying, and I literally only got the refill for it about 2 months ago. So I'm using it a lot more now, but this is a lot between... It was basically over a year between using it here and the next time I used it. Anyway, I should redraw this. Let me know if you want me to redraw things from this sketchbook, because I've seen a couple of people do that. Mainly Oliver's Antics. We'll say that much. But anyway, you know, oh my god. Shit. Oh my god. Was this right when I was getting obsessed with drawing Arthur? Because, yeah, this is my OC Arthur. I love him. Oh, it's so old. It still has this leather jacket, but it's changed a lot now. It's got a lot more patches on it, and I've learned how to draw roses better. It's got a lot more pink on it. Oh, right, this is a drawing of Keith that I never finished. In like some really old drawings, not drawings, really, in like the first it's complicated. Anyway, in the first proper write of the story Keith is in, Keith was not around at this point. Keith was only really in existence. Keith only really came into existence as Keith as we know him now in late 2018. Though Keith, the character, had been around since... Keith as Keith, the character, was around since the beginning of 2018, and Keith as a whole character with all the different incarnations he's been in has been around since 2013. You can guess when I started getting back into Doctor Who, because 2013. That had better not be burning. Anyway, in like the proper first draft of story Keith's in, Keith doesn't exist, but Keith has this you know the shirt that Bryce Tyler wears at the start of not at the start, but you know the scene where the Doctor comes into Rose's flat? That scene, yeah, you know the shirt Rose is wearing in that? It's similar to that. I'll say that much. But anyway, Small Arthur, I love him. Great use of paper. Oh, and here's Davy, and I never finished him. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. That's somebody you'll probably never get the explanation of. At least here I had the decency to scribble everywhere. Oh my freaking god. Ah! Didn't do that. Here's Roger. I didn't colour this one. I can understand that. Here's... this is... I tried making a profile sheet for Teddy, but I didn't finish it. But I do really like the trousers. It's probably because I drew them a lot. Oh god. These are requests. These are all snowy. This was in a flannel, which is separate to the draw the character in a piece of clothing you own. But I did base it off the flannel I was wearing that day. That was the actual drawing. And then I got the moment my 3-5 marker ran out, and I only got it back into operation, what, 2 days ago? I got the refills on Friday, so 3 days ago. Excellent use of paper. I am paranoid about accidentally starting a fire because of how old all the electronics in here are. I am still recording, yeah. Anyway, this is Jimmy. He's got a black cat. Haven't named the black cat. It's not going to be called Ghost because that's Peter's cat. I gave all my these cats at this point. Anyway, I wanted to draw more sitting poses because I was being fancy and getting sick of drawing people standing up, to then go back to doing pretty much immediately in my next sketchbook. But yeah. Excellent use of space. Oh, this one. This is one I got a Micron. This is done with a Micron, which is very monumental because you can't freaking find Microns anywhere. There is one place where I live that sells Microns, and I just got some today. But anyway, I screwed up on this one, so I didn't want to finish it. Sad. My god, excellent use of space. Definitely not sarcastic. I know this was, I remember that, Gray was supposed to have this sort of jacket, military style jacket, but I didn't know what it looked like, so I drew it like this. I should do something with it. The jacket, I mean, but you know. Oh, God, baby Snowy. So, if you guys weren't aware before, Snowy has actually got blonde hair, but it's dyed black, and he kept it that way. I basically just wanted to, draw a little page of Snowy about him. I like this little doodle here. Is that actually in camera? Yes, it is. Oh, shit. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway. This is his base. That's his, strap. This is before I even... Did I decide he was... I can't remember. And here I tried drawing him again, but I didn't finish it because I was really good at finishing things and using all the paper in my sketchbook. Oh my god, what happened there? It's not mold. If it is, I'll find out if I'm allergic. Anyway. Yeah, it's a drawing of him. Who the fuck are you? Are you Roger? Like Roger's dad? Oh my god, is that... Oh, that's my old... I think that's my old eyesight Sylvian. I haven't had him for a long time. This is probably the last time I drew him. I don't know who the frick you are. I tried making a comic. Oh my god. You can see how far I got with it, but this is between Gray and Keith, I think. What do you mean you can't do maths? I mean, I'm immortal, so that sort of thing isn't a priority. And then Gray, who is also immortal. I have two immortal characters. That's very great of me. Also immortal, so he went, what? You're like 15, you can't be immortal. Yeah, I've died like twice and I'm 19, so okay. Oh my god, it's the okay boomer. Oh, I remember that time. Oh, and here's the last page. I know this is the last page. It took me 3 days to complete, apparently. And it's Arthur, and I've got nothing special for the end of the sketchbook, but yeah, I was basically just trying to fiddle with the sketchbook. Anyway, I can do that now. I hope my commentary wasn't like too wooden. That is one of my problems, is that I'm not good at talking. So I can seem really like wooden. So I hope that wasn't too bad here. And I hope my voice wasn't too grating on your ears and you enjoyed what was in here. It is old, so, you know, not the greatest in my opinion. But anyway, I'd show you Sketchbook 2, but I'm literally about to finish it, so, not finish it. Film it. God damn it, I need a break. Anyway, leave a like, tell me if you do want me to film some redraws from this sketchbook, because I'm very willing to do that. I would love to. Hopefully I'd be able to film them. But yeah. Leave a like, leave a comment saying how your day's been, leave a comment saying whatever. I really do appreciate reading comments on my videos. That's one thing that I have been doing between this video and my last one, is reading and responding to people's comments on my older videos. Anyway, I'm going to take a break, and yeah, I'll see you soon.